Alright guys, so in about 10 minutes I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain what the indefinite pronouns are in preparation for your quiz tomorrow. Let's take a look. Alright, so pronouns, indefinite pronouns, are pronouns that do not refer to a specific thing. They're more general. Alright, they're used as objects, subjects, and adjectives. If it's used as an adjective, it is not technically considered a pronoun. Pronouns that are always singular end in the words one, buddy, and thing, such as everyone, everybody, and everything. They also imply one or nothing, such as one, each, either, neither, nothing, and another. Indefinite pronouns that are always plural are the words both, few, many, others, several. And the pronouns that are either singular or plural are the words all, most, none, some, any, and half. Okay, this is determined by the tense of the object of pronoun, or the object of the preposition rather, which is going to help you discover whether or not that is going to be singular or plural when you're completing the table. Okay. So these steps are going to be provided to you, and they tell you that you need to first label a sentence beginning with the prepositional phrase. So I've got my handy-dandy chart all ready to go here. And as you notice at the top is the subject-verb agreement, subject, noun, and pronoun, singular or plural, referring to the noun or pronoun, and verb, singular or plural. Remember that the verb and the noun and the pronoun always need to match in terms of their plurality. Okay, so they're singular or they're plural. So in this first example, I need to go ahead and figure out first where the prepositional phrase is. Okay? So I see the word as, that is going to set up a preposition. So as a freelance writer. Okay? Easy. I know that that's a prepositional phrase because it begins with the word as. I see the words can, a, living, and anyone. Okay? Before I go back into my chart, I need to figure out whether or not the word earn or earns needs to be used. So would I say anyone can earn, or anyone can earns a living? I know that it is anyone can earn a living, okay? Before I go to that chart as well, remember I suggested that you go ahead and cross out the word subject and replace it with subject noun or subject pronoun, okay? That's going to help you really understand what I'm asking for, okay? So now that I see it, I think I see a word in there that might be in my table, but I'm going to check. I don't see can or living or anything like that, but I do see over here where it has the word one. It ends in one, like anyone. That tells me that this is my indefinite pronoun and that it is always going to be singular, okay? So I need to identify that the word anyone is, in this section, it is a pronoun according to my chart. It is also singular according to my chart. And the verb itself is singular, okay, because these always have to match. Here, I see many of the jurors. Many of the jurors, okay? Of is the beginning of a prepositional phrase. I identify that. I'm just going to use red again. Many of the jurors held or holds the same opinion. Well, I know that this is going to be held, okay? It doesn't make sense to say many of the jurors holds the same opinion. It's held the same opinion, okay? So I'm taking a look, and I see that the word many pops up in my always plural category. So I'm going to type in the word many here. I know that it is going to be a pronoun. It is plural. It's always plural according to my chart, and it is plural because the verb needs to match. Here, I'm taking a look. I see the word all is or are forgotten. Okay? All is or are forgotten. I don't see a prepositional phrase there, so I need to work with what I have. All is forgotten or all are forgotten. I know that it should be all is forgotten, okay? I'm taking a look. I don't see anything in that prepositional phrase, but I'm seeing that the word is, the verb that I highlighted is is like am, is, are, was, were. Okay, those are verbs that suggest that it's going to be singular. I take a look, and the word all falls into this category. So I'm going to have all right here. I know that it's a pronoun according to my chart. The word is helps me determine that this is going to be a singular pronoun and a singular verb. All is forgotten, rather. All is forgotten. All right. Here's an instance in which the indefinite pronoun is going to pop up, and it's going to suggest that it is going to be either singular or plural, and we have to figure that out using the prepositional phrase. Some of the students feel or feels that the professor grades too harshly. I see my prepositional phrase here beginning with the word of. Some of the students feel or feels. I'm going to take a look. I think some of the students feel that the professor grades too harshly. Okay, that here I'm not quite sure what all these are yet because I've already identified my prepositional phrase. I see a couple of adverbs in there, but I don't want to go ahead and label it too much. I don't want to do too much work. Of the students, I take a look at this object of the preposition right here, the word students. That suggests to me with that S there that this is going to be a plural indefinite pronoun. I see the word some in either singular or plural, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop in the word some here. It is a pronoun, and because of the word students here, the S suggests that it is plural, so I'm going to write plural and plural. Now notice that right now we only have pronouns in here. If I were to go ahead and develop a sentence that says maybe the dogs ran or runs to the lake. Here's my prepositional phrase, to the lake. I'm seeing that this is the dogs ran or runs. The dogs ran, most likely, is going to be the one I'm looking for. The dogs ran to the lake. Okay, now what's left is the and dogs. Dogs, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a subject noun, but I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look at my table. And the word the is definitely an article adjective. So I'm going to be looking for the word dogs in here. Don't see the word dogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the word dogs. I'm going to identify this one as a noun. Dogs is plural. And the verb needs to match. It is also plural. Okay. Very good. So this is going to be helpful to us. I think this should help out, and please let me know if you need any help.